everybody for rocking with me. Y'all make sure y'all keep on hitting that like button, hitting that sub button, man. What do you guys think? What do you guys think, man? I've been being consistent with all the music reactions that been going on between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, man. We had to see it through to the end, and that's what we did, man. You know what? I'm really proud of myself, proud of the channel, proud of the ones who was tuned in, leaving the comments, man. Really appreciate y'all. And yeah, because as y'all know, man, I wasn't used to just doing music reactions on my page and stuff like that. But I usually do a lot of the drama and whatnot. But man, that was fun. Those who, be on my channel consistently, the returning viewers, basically, y'all already know I do music and all that too. So that whole situation was just fun to me, man. In my humble opinion, guys, I'm no expert, just somebody on the outside looking in, man. Kendrick definitely got the upper hand in that battle. We all know Drake dropped that Family Matters. Then Kendrick just stepped all over that with the Meet the Grounds. Then double back and dropped the Not Like Us, which is actually on its way to possibly being #1 on the Billboard next week. You feel me? It only been like 5 days since that song came out. Absolutely going crazy all over the NBA playoffs, man. I know Big Act got to be swinging in the air right now. You feel me? But shout out to him, no, too. You feel me? I even made a Instagram post telling Drake, man, you need to get that man the OVO chain ASAP. You dig? After that, Drake did come back with that track basically saying like he not trying to continue the beef if Kendrick is going to keep doubling down on all those allegations. And I know, guys, the allegations was crazy. The allegations was crazy, but I'm not, man, look, they was at war. They was at war. Drake was calling that man a wife beater, saying he cheated, saying he don't love his wife, saying he never mattered. He went low, Kendrick went to hell, as they say. That's all we know about that situation. Now, conversations and rumblings been going on about this situation since the beginning because everybody kept having basically the same sentiment. You know how it is when two guys getting into it and start beefing and everybody hop on the wave of, well, I hope this don't leave the studio. I hope this don't make its way to the streets where somebody actually gets harmed. The fans over here like, Drake and Kendrick Lamar, bro, there's no way that this beef is gonna actually end up in the streets or anything like that. But boy, was I wrong. Now I'm just playing. I'm pretty sure all y'all seen the news by now, man. There was a shooting at Drake's house last night. I'm pretty 100% sure that this shit ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar or this rap beef. I'm pretty sure it was just probably an unhinged person or somebody in Toronto who Drake probably already got problems with. We already know Drake been rapping like a mob boss and a mafioso for at least since 2018, at least for the past 6 years. Since he had mob ties and since his niggas couldn't take a joke and all that. So ain't no telling what Drake got going on in Toronto. We always forget that. We gotta remember, man, sometimes Drake might not just be talking tough on these records. He could be talking tough to the niggas in his hometown. Cause we seen what happened when he just tried to come out here in America and talk tough. He just got his damn career tarnished by Kendrick Lamar. And shout out to all the Drake fans too, because I'm a Drake fan at the end of the day, but I have to just call it fair, man. He got obliterated in this battle with Kendrick Lamar. But today, man, we here to talk about, like I said, the shooting that went down at Drake's house. Now, it's already being reported that the person that actually got shot was part of Drake's security team. And you know what's weirder than this actually coming off the heels of the Kendrick Lamar beef? Didn't the shooting just happen like a week ago or two weeks ago with the Weeknd's manager Cash at his house where his security guard got gunned down? I don't know what they got in the water going on with these niggas from the six. But it seemed like they beef is a little bit more serious than, Kendrick Lamar beef. But we about to get into this little news thing and see what they talking about, man. Shout out to the boy Drake. Goddamn, guys. We just want to see a good rap battle. We ain't want y'all trying to goddamn take the boy off the map. We still need the bops for the summer, man. Hit that like button, hit that sub button.
Police confirming a shooting occurred outside the home of Canadian rapper Drake in Toronto. This happening overnight in the wake of an escalating beef between Drake and hip-hop star Kendrick Lamar.
I got it sped up, guys. I don't know why it's want to load like that. That's very crazy. Let's start
Police
over.
confirming a shooting occurred outside the home of Canadian rapper Drake in Toronto. This happening overnight in the wake of an escalating beef between Drake and hip-hop star Kendrick Lamar.
Just off top, guys, I'm already like, bro, why is y'all throwing Kendrick Lamar's name in it, bro? I was watching the press conference earlier, which I don't know if they're gonna play it on this video, which they probably will, but you will actually hear a freaking reporter asking the chief of police or whoever he is, do you think this is tied to the Kendrick Lamar beef? Like, damn, are y'all serious, bro? I mean, I don't know at this point, but that seems like that's a quick reach, you know?
This is the scene outside of Drake's home in the city's Bridle Path neighborhood, courtesy of our CTV News.
And all y'all talking about Kendrick put Drake house on his song cover. Academics put it all on his stream. Drake house was already Googleable. It was already news articles with his address on it and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we can't blame it on that. Drake is a very, very public person. His address was public. But now we pretty much know he's going to have to move.
Chopper. Police say a man sustained serious injuries after a shooting outside that home and was taken to hospital. Police also say a suspect fled in a vehicle, but no description has been released.
So they said
so far, there's no word.
Suffered injuries outside of the gate at Drake house. So I seen this one article where it was like the government actually let Drake build his wall twice as high as the city limits, which is dope as hell. You know, he probably had to cut a hell of a check to the city, but that is Drizzy, man. It's the boy. But like I said, his security guard got shot outside the gates. Apparently he was outside patrolling shit. You know, somebody goddamn pulled up and hit his ass with the Ricky. That's wild.
Word on whether Drake was at home at the time of the shooting, but we understand from police that he has offered to fully cooperate with them. Joining me now is Mark Mendelson.
Oh man, they saying Drake offered to fully cooperate. Now I better not goddamn see y'all trying to 1090 Jake my boy after he just shouted out 1090 Jake about how he not doing no ratting. It is weird that, you know, now he about to cooperate. But we don't know what that means, guys. That could just mean anything. He could just be cooperating, like answering their questions to the best of his ability. You know, he could be telling them, well, I don't know. I didn't see nothing. I was home, but I didn't see nothing. You feel me? I mean, that's the case. His security guard is the one that got shot. So he probably going to be the one that had to cooperate. And I don't know how much he's seen because they making it seem like it was a drive-by. So if anything, he probably most definitely seen the vehicle. But what would be the point of just doing a drive-by on a security guard outside of Drake's gate, knowing his house is probably so far behind the gate? I don't even think this was targeted at Drake.
He is a former homicide detective, and he joins us now to discuss the developments in this case. As Mark, we're waiting for more word from police. Details are very scant right now. But what do you make of the shooting? This, for our viewers across the country, is known as the Bridle Path, this neighborhood. It's got a lot of mansions, but it's pretty open. It's not as though it's a gated area.
Now, you know what's crazy, man? Think about this, guys. This is Drake's neighborhood. So whoever was in that car and did that drive-by, man, y'all gotta be prepared for what's about to come to y'all. We know Drake is the goddamn ambassador of Canada. He the biggest thing Canada ever had, to my knowledge, you feel me? He lives in probably the top neighborhood in that entire country, and it's about to be so many goddamn ring door cams, cameras from on the trees, cameras from on top of fences, man. If them niggas had their car and license plate on or whatever, they are fucked, guys. They are fucked. I don't know what the penalties are in Canada for guns and shooting motherfuckers, but, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, America got the most open gun laws in the world. So other countries and places, they don't really take that gun shit serious. I mean, they don't really take that gun shit lightly. Oh, my God.
If you've been in a car accident,
Finessed us, guys. Finessed us. It's crazy. But yeah, man, the niggas who did that shit was like extremely stupid as fuck. That's one thing I can say.
And good morning, Marcia. You're right. It's not a gated area, but there are very, very large homes in that neighborhood. And what goes along with large homes like that is a lot of security cameras and other security precautions that are taking place. And if you
My
ever
theory is, guys, because this shit happened at like 2:30 a.m. I think, I don't even have a theory. Let's let this man cook.
had the opportunity opportunity to drive past Drake's residence, you'll notice that there are gates and there are walls and there is sort of strategically placed trees, etc., to provide security. And there are also uniformed
Dang, guys, so this is house right here, man. That boy living crazy. They call that motherfucker the embassy, man. Is this the house with the basketball court in it and all that shit? Look at this this like the driveway slash goddamn front yard, I guess. Like the door is over here to the side. The gate, look, the gate like down here, right here. You gotta walk. You gotta come way over here to get to the actual house, guys. That's why I say I don't think this was targeted at Drake, because they shot this nigga way over here outside the gate.
security guards at the residence, and it's my understanding from a source within Toronto Police that in fact it is a security guard who is the victim of the shooting, who was working at the time. It was described to me as a drive-by shooting. And as you mentioned, police have put out a suspect vehicle. So that's all we really know at this point. As you fairly stated, we don't know if Drake is at home, if he's in the country, or wherever. And what the police are going to be doing is looking at the motivation behind this shooting. Again, there's lots of security cameras and all kinds of.
Because unless the security guard was like into some shit, it seems senseless. Now all this shit is just so weird. Like the timing of it, guys. Like Kendrick getting on this nigga ass, that song dropping, his store in the UK got vandalized. They put "Not Like Us" all on the window. Come to find out, we wake up in the fucking morning, Drake done had a shooting at his house, man. What are we witnessing right now? This can't be the downfall of Drake, man. What the fuck is going on? Drake, you need to come and sit down and do an interview, first of all. I think Drake got to come and sit down and do an interview and let everybody know what the fuck going on in his life right now.
Kinds of homes around that area. Lots of security guards in other homes as well, and patrols. So they may have information of investigative value as well. I'll be looking for the motivation. And of course, Marcia, in the backdrop of all of this is this sort of feud that's been going on, as you mentioned, with Lamar, in terms of who's dropping songs and who is disrespecting the other one. And as early as this morning, somebody actually went on Google Maps and re-tagged Drake's residence as Lamar's residence. So it's this feud going on. Now, whether this is all for clicks or for publicity.
Man, you know that shit is for goddamn internet trolls, man. Bro, they had Drake house marked on Google Maps as Kendrick's house. That's wild. Like Kendrick took over his shit.
Nobody knows at this point, but it really doesn't take anything more than somebody being offended by what they're seeing or reading to decide that they're going to take things into their own hands and commit this crime. And that's what the police will be looking at now.
Bro, they is like, the crazy part is like they instantly looking like it got something to do with some fucking rap beef. Bro, do y'all niggas in Canada listen to Drake songs? Drake is the biggest fucking mafia boss in Canada, nigga. Maybe it got something to do with that, guys. Drake is out here moving and talking like he fucking got 100 shooters.
Now, so it's very early on in the investigation. Lots of good security tape to look at. You have a living witness in the security guard has been shot, and I'm sure that when he's able to speak, he will speak, and he'll be interviewed by the police, and we'll have to go from there.
Okay, and I just want to say, Mark, this is unconfirmed that it was a security guard. We're still waiting to hear officially from police. We expect them to be scrumming, hopefully with reporters outside of that scene shortly, very shortly. I do want to ask you how police investigate something like this when a high-profile celebrity is involved.
Bitch, oh my God. First of all, when a high-profile celebrity is involved, the thing you should do is investigate it to the fullest extent, first of all, whether it's a fucking celebrity or not. I don't even like that question because she make it seem like they supposed to do some goddamn extra shit because it's Drake. Motherfucker, what about all the other victims in the goddamn gunshot victims and murder victims that's not celebrities or famous? The cops should be doing the same goddamn job every single time a crime is committed. What you mean, what's gonna be different since this is such a high profile? Bitch, it's gonna be an investigation. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're going to look at the motivation, as I mentioned earlier. Were there other threats that were coming in throughout the night, whether by text message or online? They'll be scouring all the online postings to see if anybody made any untoward or violent threats towards Drake or anybody that works for Drake or his residence. These are the things that they'll be looking at. They'll be scouring over the security tape to try and get a license plate.
I will tell y'all one thing, man. The crazy part about niggas who like to be in the streets and shoot shit up, they don't always be wrapped too tight. Now, some motherfuckers can get away with the shit, but a lot of these motherfuckers make a lot of mistakes, man. So I wouldn't be surprised if these niggas got caught ASAP, you know what I'm saying? Like either from the license plate in the car and stuff like that, cell phones, probably had their phone on them. Other than that, I wouldn't be surprised if they already on X or Instagram making stories and all kind of stupid, goofy shit. Let's not pretend like they don't be doing that shit. Motherfucker will go shoot some shit up and then make an Instagram story taunting that shit.
A description of that vehicle, and and they'll be hunting down that vehicle as well. It may be stolen, it may not. We don't know. All this is very early on. They'll be
They
looking at
better
the
have a
ballistics
hot box.
that remain at the scene, whether it's shell casings or if there's a bullet that's been retrieved from the victim or at the scene. They'll be looking at that, comparing that to other crimes that are out there now. So there's lots of steps to be taken. There's going to be interviews of Drake staff and neighbors and canvassing of that nature. So it's going to take some time. This is not new. We have seen this not only in this city, but certainly in the United States, where there have been feuds between rappers who have filmed a video in somebody else's.
Bro, y'all not finna blame this goddamn shooting on Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale, bro. Kendrick, well, he did say, though. He did say, you speaking on me and my family, Crody, someone gonna bleed in your family, Crody. Oh, shit, guys. Oh, shit, but I don't think Kendrick Lamar would have went this far, man. He dropped a goddamn West Coast banger that's about to go #1 on the charts worldwide. I don't think he had to go commit a goddamn homie, you feel me, to get his point across. He already won. The world already know.
"Quote unquote" territory, and the response has been violence. We've seen murders related to the industry and people who are involved in that genre of music, and we've seen a lot of murders in the States that have been related to that. So this is not new, but it is obviously upsetting, and it will be thoroughly investigated, I'm sure, by the police.
And I'm well aware that this next question is of a speculative nature, but we understand Drake is cooperating with police, but we don't know if he was there. The fact that he has made that outreach, or they reached out to him, do you think, Mark, that he was at home at the time?
Damn, they saying Drake cooperating. Now, we know how the hip-hop world gonna take this shit, which is crazy and fucked up, and I'm not about to even, egg that on. I'm not even about to egg that on, but them just flat out saying that shit. Like, if Drake cooperate on this shit or, like, tell on somebody, it's gonna seem like, and I'm just putting this out there, I don't care. It's gonna seem like he just got called out in the rap game on all his goddamn shortcomings, and then he just went back to being white. He just went back to being white. If he tell on a nigga, that means he officially went back to being white.
I have no idea. I just
And
don't
I'm
know.
not saying he shouldn't tell on these niggas, man. He Drake. He's fucking Drake. You try to kill Drake, nigga, you going to jail.
The travels of Drake. I'm too old, Marcia, to keep an eye on that. But at the end of the day, he's going to have information of investigative value, whether he was in the home or whether he was in another country. And again, I'll go back to has he been threatened in any, either directly or indirectly, and from who, and what steps did they take? What steps did the security guards at the residence take? So by cooperating, I would expect him to cooperate. I'm quite sure the police reached out to him right away. He will have some answers to help fill some of the voids in this puzzle.
I want to ask you about security at the home, and you're right. If you were able to drive, if anyone has driven by, they would see that security was pretty tight. But clearly, Mark, this shows us that no security system is perfect.
No, absolutely not. I mean, if what I've been told is correct, that it was a drive-by shooting, there really is nothing preventative there. There's cars. It's an open road. There's cars able to drive back and forth all the time, and security guards in Canada are not armed.
Shit, guys, that's what they say, man. You could take all the safety measures in the world. What God got meant for you, God got meant for you. Now, I'm not saying this nigga should have got shot, but it's already so many preventative measures going on around Drake House. Like, how can you prevent a random motherfucker driving down the street and doing a drive-by on the security guard that's standing outside? The only way you could prevent that, I guess, is just have like security booths where they can fucking sit inside and have it bulletproof. But I mean, this was just like freak accidents happen. You know how they say, like, why be scared of getting killed? Or like, how when somebody doing crazy shit and they be like, man, well, I can go outside and get hit by a bus right now. Like, I mean, it's not the same, but it's true. You feel me? You could go at any time, anyway. So it's nothing they could have had.
They're unarmed security guards, and you can have the best security systems in the world. You can have the best physical security in terms of gates and brick walls, things of that nature. But to be able to be proactive and prevent somebody from just driving by the house and opening fire, short of closing the road, there really is no solution.
Could you see this investigation expanding to involve other law enforcement, or is this in the hands of Toronto Police solely?
Bro,
well, right now the offense took place.
Bro, they really trying to You see how she threw that in there? She said, "Do you expect the investigation to expand to like the United States?" Trying to imply that like Kendrick could possibly have a motive and be behind this shit, bro. Ladies, Canadians, Drake was not winning the beef. He was losing, Canadians. It was no reason to go fucking spin Drake's block 5,000 miles away. What the fuck?
Place in Toronto. So they will have jurisdiction. They'll have carriage of the investigation. In the event that they have to reach out to other police services to follow up on threats or perceived threats, there'll be no hesitation from the police to reach out to whatever police service, wherever it may be in North America or in Europe. It doesn't really matter. There's always good cooperation. And you're right. They may have witnesses they need interviewed very quickly in wherever, LA or London or Paris. We don't know, but it's just a phone call away and those interviews will be done.
Celebrities are often targeted, and it's even worse with social media these days. Mark, do you, from your experience, know if people always go to the police if they are feeling threatened or if they have been threatened?
Hell nah, bitch. Not street niggas. Not street niggas. You ain't supposed to go to police. Nah, I ain't saying Drake shouldn't. I think Drake should cooperate with the police. Fuck that shit, bro. You Drizzy Drake. You Aubrey Graham, bro. You can't risk that shit. You feel me? Even if your street credibility get ruined, nigga, you never really had street credibility to begin with. Kendrick Lamar just told your ass that. You got all your street cred from fucking Atlanta. Them niggas is done with your ass, bro. So I think you can fucking pretty much pull a Boston Richie right now. Now, 1090 Jake might expose your ass, so, you probably ain't gonna be friends with that other white boy no more, but you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. But lady, no. Drake not supposed to cooperate because he just did 8 bars telling Kendrick Lamar he wasn't a real street nigga and that Drake be moving like he's really in the streets. Academics said, if you know, you know. Drake is tied in and plugged in the trenches. Drake is a mob boss.
Most people do. Most people aren't threatened, I think, but the higher profile you live your life.
And they acting like they got to look at Kendrick Lamar. Nigga, Drake is the violent one. Drake is the gangbanger.
The more you're on TV and on the radio and on social media, the more you expose yourself. And, every threat has to be weighted in terms of a threat assessment, as to whether it's even possible to identify the source and what that person is doing in their particular life and in their particular business at that time. But I certainly, from my experience and from my clients, threats like this are reported to the police because they do need that assistance and they have a far wide-reaching investigative, wingspan, if you will, to investigate these things as opposed to doing it internally.
Okay, I really need a quick answer because I know you have to do another interview, Mark. Do you feel that this was a warning, a sign, or do you think that there was an attempt of murder here?
Oh, shit.
I think anytime you shoot somebody.
Well, bitch, it was definitely, she asking some dumb shit, guys. I'm sorry. No disrespect, ma'am. I really fuck with you. But, of course, it was attempted murder. Somebody just got shot in the chest outside Drake house. Now, do I think they was trying to, maybe they did want to run up in that motherfucker, but they classifying it as a drive-by. I think of a drive-by, I think of that goddamn scene from Baby Boy. When Snoop Dogg pulled up, stopped, rolled the window down, looked the nigga in the eye, pulled off, blamming that hoe out the window. So, it don't, maybe the security guard had some, had his own smoke going on. Maybe security guard had his own smoke going on, but I ain't gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna keep it 100%. It's fucking me up how they making it seem like could Kendrick Lamar have something to do with this. We talking about the Pulitzer Prize winner. You know what I'm saying? This some shit that I just learned in this past week, but we talking about the Pulitzer Prize winner. We talking about Mr. Morale, man. Grammys, To Pimp a Butterfly. One of the highest regarded artists, well respected in the game. And y'all telling me that the Canadians over here looking like an investigation should be going on in goddamn Compton or Los Angeles or something? That's crazy to me because Kendrick don't even rap about shit like that. Drake rap about more gangster shit than Kendrick Lamar, but the way they making it seem on the news, understanding, Drake in this situation is a victim. It was a shooting at his home, but the fact that they tying it to Kendrick Lamar, it's giving me like, oh, Drake can't be like this. Drake's not a gangster. We not like, you got to listen to Drake music. He with the street shit. He with the gangster shit. You feel me? And if they saying he cooperating, I don't think that's going to go over too well with a lot of people who was he just called out Kendrick Lamar for not being a goddamn gangster. And you talking that gangster shit, man, you can't cooperate with the police. But like I said, Drake in my eyes, Crody better fucking tell. Crody better fucking tell, because we don't need them goddamn niggas coming back, bro. Now, I just seen something fucking interesting, guys, because we not off this Drake and Kendrick shit. Yeah, it's so crazy. I'm so glad we got all those songs to react to, but this is the goddamn after storm. You know, the conversation keeps going. All the conversations about can Drake come back, what Drake gotta do to win, and all this shit, that shit is over, guys. The battle is over, especially now since it's a shooting at his house. But we gotta come over here to Hello Yasin page, because man, I just seen something while I was scrolling on my phone, and it was about Cenat. I watched the Cenat reaction to the Drake song, man, and let me just tell you, Cenat felt like all of us felt, you feel me? Like it was underwhelming, like it wasn't a good diss response, like it felt like you was waving the white flag, whether you were or not. A lot of us fans took it as you were quitting. I'm a Drake fan. I was calling it like he was down the whole battle, because I truly thought he was. But when he made that record, the Heart Part 6, it was obvious that he didn't want to battle no more, because he literally said in the song that he didn't want to battle anymore. Now, they don't even got Kai's initial reaction. They might have it on the slide, but let's just go to it. As you can see, it says, Cenat got blocked by Drake after he criticized his latest diss track, man. I don't know why you would block Kai, because let's just keep it honest, man. Y'all niggas was acting like y'all needed Kai. He just text Kai to stay on stream when he dropped that Family Matter shit. Now you blocked him? Can't be real. Nah, Kai.
Drake, can you drop?
Is this after the
Something more aggressive, bro, please. Something more aggressive, gang.
No cap.
There's no way you walk away like this, gang.
Bro, Drake came like with too many explanations on that goddamn track, bro. And that's the reason why he was losing the battle. He kept trying to counter what Kendrick Lamar said and be like, oh no, he's lying. Nigga, Kendrick Lamar ain't give a fuck about what you was talking about. He was just bombing on your head, bro. And that's the right way to do a beef. You can't sit up there and try to break down everything he said about you because your fucking feelings got hurt.
Just, there's no way. I want a good fight. Like, there's no way, gang. Okay, you debunked everything. You set up the shit. Cool. You feel me? This is me being honest. If you was like, yo, Kai, yo, what you think of, like, what you think I went wrong? What you think, gang? We need more aggression, bro.
I fully agree. You know, Drake was taking this shit light. And the way Kendrick able to deliver an aggressive verse and change his voice up, like that's something that he just does better than Drake. He's able to rap more hard and more aggressive than Drake is able to rap. Drake can go bar for bar lyrics with anybody. You know, he write with the best of them, but it's all about that delivery. How Kendrick Lamar can hit him with that rapid fire and switch the tone of his voice and just say, boom. You know what I'm saying? Just in a nigga face. Drake don't do that ever.
Call him. Oh, you just think I got his number, huh? Okay, let me call Drake.
Oh, no, I seen this shit, guys. I don't think he blocked him, but Kai definitely about to text the boy, and it looked like he changed his number for sure.
He answers, chat. Let me see if he answers. You just think I got his number, right?
How
He's
would
not gonna answer.
Exactly. Y'all clickbaiting like a motherfucker, boy. He ain't blocked, guys. He changed his number. That's crazy.
His number changed. GG's. It's green.
Tesco green is.
Oh my God. Oh, on that song he must have said when the text go green, that mean he blocked your motherfucking ass. But yeah, though, I agree with Cenat right there, bro. I feel like Drake he came breaking it down too much. It was too many explanations, bro. Like, stop trying to explain yourself to the fans, nigga. Kendrick talking to you. You know, you talking to the fans, reading Twitter, running with internet conspiracies as your defense and shit, when whole time, nigga, you should have just bombed on that nigga relentlessly. I like the Hard Part 6, because at the beginning, he was fucking cooking. I'm like, okay, he cooking Kendrick, though. He cooking on that motherfucker. But when he got to the Harvey Weinstein and the Billy, what's the name? Millie Bobby Brown bars and shit, and I would never look twice at a teenager, and I'm too famous and rich to be a pedophile. Like, the craziest fucking explanations, guys. And then when he actually ran with the internet conspiracy, like the nigga just gaslighted like the entire world. And half of the world went for it, half of the world didn't go for it. But you know who fucking went for it? That nigga Maul from the Rory and Maul show. Yes, the one that used to be on the Joe Budden podcast. Bro going viral right now and trending on X, and they calling this nigga OVO Maul, man. Now, I didn't know he was such a goddamn Drake fan, but let me just say, today I find out. Today we find out how much Rory is really a fucking Drake fan, man. This shit, bro, is about to go off. And I've only seen like a couple clips of this, so let's see what fucking Maul was talking about.
So I'm just listening to how you have received the records, and
I'm gonna speed this shit up a little bit.
Your perspective on it. So, I mean, we can get.
Oh no, nigga, that's too goddamn fast. Fast talking ass boys, man. Hell wrong with y'all.
Into Family Matters, but Meet the Grams, I will say I liked a lot. I like that it stepped on the record rather than the actual song. Does that make sense? Like it was a very obvious.
I agree, man, because the beat was kind of ass. I ain't gonna lie, but the whole concept of it and the fact that it was 30 minutes after Drake dropped it and the shit he was saying on the song cut so deep, nigga. It was like, nigga, we don't even gotta ever listen to this shit again. Let's just be honest. That shit hit hard.
The way I should.
And Academics' reaction while we all was watching it at the same time was more priceless. That impacted the shit even more.
On Miss Morale of like super surface level therapy. Mm-hmm. It was kind of like that to me. It's like, all right, we've kind of been through. You're just taking Push's angle and making it a 6-minute song. Yeah. So it was the move rather than the song that made it win to me. Now, no one's addressed anything Drake said in Family Matters. What? Because they haven't had to. Because their strategy has been better than Drake's.
I was just saying that, man. I said Drake gotta stop fucking trying to break down everything Kendrick saying and trying to prove that he lying. Kendrick ain't addressed shit Drake said. He just bomb after bomb after bomb after bomb, Drake. Learn from the fucking mistake, Drake.
Okay.
Maul already mad.
I'm still waiting on your opinion for Family Matters to that move.
Listen, fuck all that. Drake is smashing this nigga, man. He's punishing this nigga. He's out rapping this nigga. It's not even close. The music is way better. The visual is way better.
See,
I fed you.
He can be entitled to his own opinion, but whenever he say he is not even close, he just being unrealistic with himself at that point. He's saying it's not even that close. The whole rest of the world saying Drake is losing. You in your head saying it's not even close. That's just overly glazing, guy. When you can't even be honest about the situation, that's overly glazing.
You fake shit and you ran with it. You thought I had 11.
Hey, yo.
Thought I had 11-year-old daughter. You're a clown. You digging for dirt. You should be digging for proof. He gave you everything.
I was just trying to get to this.
He gave you the
long-winded. Just waiting for you to get to this.
No, I'm sitting here talking, just talking. Let's just talk about the bars, the music. Let's get to that. Who's putting out the better music? I don't care who's putting out more music. Who's putting out the better music?
Okay, you could say Not Like Us is the best song that came out this shit.
That's definitely the best song. So if you want to talk about the best music, the best song is on Kendrick's side. But it ain't even about the best music though, Maul. This a fucking battle rap, bro. Who's putting out the most harsh bars that make a nigga wanna fucking, you know what I'm saying, get back in his pajama clothes like Kendrick been told this nigga. Since I took the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes, nigga. Which bars is hurting the most fucking feelings? Fuck the flows and nigga. You're a pedophile, nigga. Yeah, I said it. That hurts. That hurts.
So who has the best music?
You can say all of this shit is the best song, but we know at the end of the day, with the best music, the best rapping. Crazy. That second verse on Family Matters, 20v1.
Third verse.
No. Fuck the third verse. We know what that is. I'm talking about the second one, where he's talking to everybody.
Okay.
But he
nigga said he couldn't say nigga. He might have said it 616 times in that verse.
I saw you
smashing all of y'all. That beat, that flow, what he said.
So that show flex that Kendrick was like, you shouldn't say nigga no more, and Drake said it 600 times, nigga. Where's the shit that cut deep, nigga? Nobody really thought Drake was gonna stop saying nigga. Like, we let him say nigga for 15 years, and then today we just like, oh, you know what? Your dad's not black anymore, nigga. You ain't even black. No, nigga. That's not us. That's just Kendrick. That wasn't a flex.
He's saying, smash you. I'm not here to play games and throw out fake shit that I fed you. I'm talking real shit. Are you beating your wife?
Mm-hmm.
You've been engaged since 2015. Y'all not married yet?
That's the third person. Okay, but why is what Drake is saying the truth?
I heard that might be Dave Freeze kid. I heard it might be. I'm not saying
Wait, he didn't want to let that nigga Rory cook. He was about to ask the same shit that I be wondering. Nobody be asking the fucking Drake people when they always want, you know, the proof from Kendrick shit. Why nobody make Drake prove all this shit true, that Kendrick really beating his wife and all this shit and Dave Free is his, you know, prove that.
I'm not saying it. I'm leaving room to be wrong.
He doubled down on it on hard.
Yeah, but
And Kendrick left room for the pedophile shit. He said they probably a minor. He didn't say it was a minor. He said they probably a minor. Then he called Chubbs a motherfucking pedophile. He did call Drake a predator though.
But
Part 6 is saying that is.
I'm still leaving room to be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but it's something funny there. It's something funny there.
Because he likes a photo of
What's
Kendrick.
up with this shit? Hold on, guys. Maybe I gotta play this shit normal.
Wife
No,
and their
more,
kids.
It's more than that. Why are you not following your fiance?
Why does that matter? I don't see. I'm not doing that.
Niggas come
The same reason y'all picking apart dumb shit
I
that
ain't gonna lie,
Kendrick.
that shit is weird, but you know, for him and his fiance to not follow each other, but at the end of the day, man, maybe they don't want people all up in their scoop. Y'all know these T pages and all kind of shit be trying to get the scoop, nigga. And how long have they not been following each other?
You're just saying. I'm just throwing shit out there.
Maul, I went into this. We know rap beefs are filled with lies and cap, like the whole car seat and the condom. I fucked your bitch. You fat my. Like, I get it. I'm just assuming everything is either the truth or a lie. That's where I try to look at it. I'm not trying to pick apart what Drake said, right? Is what Kendrick said, right? I'm just blanket statement. Let's say everything Kendrick said is true and everything Drake said is true. Who won?
Exactly.
And I think a lot of this, the meat of this beef comes to how well Kendrick executed Meet the Grams on what was Drake's nuke.
That's
He
how I feel.
neutralized it.
Nigga. Let's just assume everything is either true or assume everything is either lies. Who had the most raw shit that was just disrespectful, just verbally smacking a nigga, verbally bitch smacking a nigga? You feel me? Kendrick won that argument all day.
Bro, it's fake information that he fed this dude. I fed you that and you fell for it. To me, that's a win. If I feed you some fake shit and you run to the booth and you write some shit down,
this fucking nigga is spiraling, guys. This nigga's spiraling, Crody.
You make a record, I'm laughing at you like, look at this idiot. He don't even.
In theory, yeah, that should be it. But nobody cared. That's what I'm trying to say with Kendrick's strategy.
Nobody cared. But if Kendrick
I'm not saying I don't care.
If Kendrick fed Drake,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nobody cared about if Kendrick goddamn cheated on his bitch or his bitch cheated on him or if him and his bitch got in an altercation. Nobody cared because first of all, nigga, Kendrick already started this shit off by telling us Drake is a massive manipulator and a liar. So it was already hard to just believe the nigga. I'm sorry, you know, because if we going on the moral scale, Kendrick probably would be just from the outside looking in, Drake probably got a little less morals than what we think Kendrick has. That's why I feel like the people probably more inclined to believe some shit Kendrick Lamar said before they believe some shit Drake said.
Drake some fake shit, and Drake made a record for it, everybody will be laughing at Drake. Look at this idiot.
I particularly don't really believe Drake when he said he fed him all this fake information.
Me neither.
That's where I'm at.
So you thought they found that in Drake's dad's suitcase? You thought that?
I don't know how the fuck they got it, but I don't believe that Drake orchestrated it. I don't believe Drake orchestrated it. I believe Drake saw that conspiracy online and then ran with it.
Oh, I'm not even, fuck the artwork. I'm not even worried about the artwork.
Where's the proof? Where's the documentation that you set this whole shit up? You know when Adam 22 did that gay shit on April's Fools? He dropped a vlog right after that shit documenting that he was about to fool the world. Even though he still,
I don't care about the artwork.
Let's actually discuss that part.
You thought Drake had 11-year-old daughter?
No, bro. We convince people. We can no.
See, it's niggas like this that I can't. You think the biggest artist in think the biggest artist in the world after going through what he went through in his battle with
bro, Jay-Z really got a grown nigga that been saying he his son his whole fucking life. So yes, nigga, it's possible he could have a child. He had Adonis. We didn't believe it. He denied it, then had to come out and say, nigga, I wasn't hiding my kid from the world. I was hiding the world from my kid.
will push it. You think that he would have had a kid older than that kid, and we would have never known about it until
think
Kendrick?
Well, he would have been hiding that one already before it.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I believe it. I don't
Man,
believe
What are
it.
we
But
talking
And Mo,
about?
I think yes, one of the biggest artists to
That
ever
nigga
live with
mad.
access to every woman on earth may have a couple other kids. I don't think that's the craziest fucking thing to think.
Bro,
I wouldn't be surprised if you got a kid.
after already going through a paternity thing, after going through a paternity thing, you think that it's one that's older than this kid.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
they didn't know.
nigga.
Stop it, man.
And also not saying it's
Yeah,
true,
by the way-
but it's plausible.
And let's go back.
Exactly, Ma, bro. It's possible, bro. It's possible. Don't sit over here and discredit everything this nigga saying when it's some regular shit like, oh, Drake might have a fucking baby out here he don't know about. Some completely regular shit, nigga. Your parents probably got babies they don't even fucking know about. Your daddy, at least. You know what I'm saying? But you over here rather believe that Drake fucking cooked up a scheme weeks in advance just to make sure everything in his scheme went exactly fucking perfect. How Drake knew that Kendrick was gonna use all that shit as an album cover though? You know, he thought, was he just expecting him to rap
Go
on
back
it
to
or
that
what? I don't
artwork
get
thing.
it.
This is where I'm kind of on some of the side of people saying Drake might be lying in this whole thing.
Exactly. Me too.
Is
I
Kendrick
am.
Lamar that fucking dumb that somebody's gonna hand him, I found Dennis Graham's suitcase with Drake's medication in it.
He said
Come on.
He said it was a mole in his camp. Kendrick said that on the first record. It's a mole in your camp. It's a mole in your camp.
did we.
Somebody-
And it's a mole in the camp. And you know what I seen on Twitter today? You know that shooting that took place at Drake's house? They said, yeah, Drake found that fucking mole.
And
right
so did
next
Ross,
to
so
you.
did-
Somebody's right next to you. Yeah, they feed. So he thought he had an end. He thought somebody was really feeding him shit from his camp. He fell for it.
And I'm
Pause,
saying,
he took the banana in the tailpipe.
Okay, so
Yes,
where's the
but-
proof that it's not, that none of this is real? Where's the
proof
proof? You
at,
keep
Ma?
saying, where's the proof for this? Where's the proof for that? Where's the proof that none of this is real?
You think he has an 11? You think Drake has an 11-year-old daughter?
Nigga,
It don't matter what I think.
nigga, where is the proof that Drake set up the shit? You see how he instantly took it to some whole other shit. Where is the proof that Drake orchestrated this play besides him saying it?
I'm asking you. You think,
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
asking you.
No, but it
I'm
doesn't
asking you.
matter
That's
what
not
I
what she
think.
asked
What
you.
I'm
Do you
saying
need that?
is, where is the proof? This mad shit I think ain't true.
Y'all
That's
see how he tried to deflect her question because he has no answer for that question. So he just overtalked her and didn't let her finish.
turned out to be true. What I'm asking is, where is the proof that that's not Drake's medication? Where is proof? Where's the proof for these things? You're asking for proof. Why does Kendrick have to prove shit and Drake don't?
Yeah.
I didn't say Kendrick. I didn't say Kendrick had to prove anything.
Drake been holding it down for the last 15 years, man. And Kendrick only fucking dropped 5 albums, 3 albums or some shit? His whole career? I don't even fucking know. Like I told you, I'm not a Kendrick fan, so I hope y'all don't think I'm like against Drake, nigga. I'm a Drake fan. He lost his battle though, but shout out to Maul because he fucking doing a big act right now.
Anything. I'm just saying, let's just be smart here. As soon as I heard that ball, I'm like, oh man, somebody fed
this
this.
nigga sound like a master manipulator and a gaslighter. He sound like a master manipulator and a gaslighter, bro.
Nigga. I didn't know it was Drake that fed him the bullshit. That to me was more genius. Like, oh, you sent that info to him? That's
boy
genius shit when it comes to battling. Like, look, I know he's thirsty to find something. Let's send a mole at him and let him take this information and then make a record about it. Think he got one up on me.
That's
no, you
believable
don't.
to me that somebody that
Yes.
probably is cool with Kendrick and Drake could go and say, yo, he also has another kid, just to let you know. And Kendrick running with that. This is where the artwork makes me think both sides are fucking lying. Because I don't think there's a world where Kendrick Lamar is approached with a suitcase of Dennis Graham's that has Drake's medication in
Receipts.
it, a Maybach glove. Like,
Yeah, see, why
What
you
the
don't think that's
I don't
believable?
think
Bro, that shit would have been so perfect. I'd be like, bro, where the fuck did you just get Drake's dad's luggage from in the midst of our fucking beef? Like, this is just too good to be true. Too good to be true. I can't go with that guy.
Think he got a mole. If he think he got a
I
mole,
honestly gotta see proof. If that shit is true, Drake, that is one of the greatest motherfucking moves in a rap battle ever. But we just gotta confirm, bro. We can't just take the word for it.
from that side.
when you think when he buys Tupac's ring, they give him a CVS receipt? You think Kendrick Lamar thinks that?
Bro, if he thinks this is Drake's dad's suitcase, he's gonna believe anything that's in there. That's what you're not understanding.
I don't
There's a reason he made this. You think he made this the artwork? You think this is the artwork because he didn't believe it?
I also think there's a world where, look, these guys are businessmen. They're creatives. You can just fake the what? What do you need? A fucking $20 printer and a couple empty pill bottles just to like? I think it's the perception that I have all this information on you. I don't think any of this shit's real. I can make a fucking fake receipt right now about some Ozempic pills that you're on. Like what are we convince people that genocide is necessary right now? Like making a fake pill bottle is not the most strategic. Whoa,
bro, just took a shot at fucking Israel. Yo, Rory and Mal, be careful with this fucking guy, man. Shout out to you though, man. Somebody got to speak up for the innocent.
Anyone can do this.
All right, so all right, so back to what matters here. Back to what matters. Y'all are sitting here telling me that y'all feel like Kendrick is out rapping him, but not because he's putting out more songs. Y'all feel like he's saying better shit. He's making better songs out of this whole situation.
He's making better decisions.
Yeah.
Because he decided to step because he dropped the record right after Drake.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Stepping on that and then coming right back with a record that everyone could.
Yes, he made us instantly forget about everything Drake just fucking said in that last song, bro. That was genius, Ma. How are you not seeing this, bro? Please don't let the biasness cloud your vision, guys. You can't respect someone's genius so much to the fact where you ready to not acknowledge the other person's genius. At the end of the day, guys, these are the top two battling out. It's not like Drake fucking battling to nobody and getting washed, bro. It's Kendrick Lamar. These was always the top two. We always wanted to see this. We didn't know the shit was gonna go this left.
Could dance to. That was he made a pedophile anthem that can play in a party for the rest of the year. And then this is where
Drake naming. So what about the last record, the Hard Part 6? Drake naming that, taking that record, taking that name, that title that we all know Kendrick was gonna probably.
Everybody knew that he was gonna do that.
I said that 3 days ago.
Niggas was tweeting that days ago.
And I'm not like, oh my God, you're the insider.
Damn, man. If even the fans was tweeting Drake moves, that's so crazy because Kendrick said, nigga, I can predict your fucking angle, Drake. That is wild to me.
No, it's just like a lot of this stuff you can just predict. Like you can see where this stuff's trending. I think the Hard Part 6 was Drake's first mistake in this beef.
First?
Why is that a
biggest mistake? Maybe not his first.
For what?
I don't think this was a good record.
Why not?
I just don't. I'm not really on the sense, and this is a me.
Bro, he was on that whole explaining like why he's not a pedophile the whole time. Like, yeah. He cooked Kendrick a little bit, but he was still tripling down on the Dave Free angle and all that shit, bro. He should already learned that, nigga. Nobody give a fuck about that angle, Drake. This nigga's over here calling you fucking Drizzy Epstein, nigga. He calling you fucking Drake Snyder. You feel me?
Statement. I don't believe that Drake was this mastermind puppet master behind doing all these strings and things. I personally do not believe that. So
that's why you think this was a mistake?
So I think it I know a lot of people are at the
Twitter. Drake manipulated the fuck out of Maul, bro.
Timelines like it's waving his white flag. He's putting the sword down. I also don't necessarily believe that. I just don't think this song was effective to what he actually should have done.
Wait, all right, man. Stop. I don't know if we should even end it because I really want to see the fucking clip of this nigga Maul going off because I know he's gonna literally spaz out. But this is one of the clips that they uploaded to their YouTube channel, not necessarily the viral clip that was going around Twitter and shit.
Effective.
I'm not a pedophile.
He stepped on the song.
He stepped on the Maul. You've been talking about this nuke for 2 weeks,
bro. That means the Grams record is not dope.
He put a T-shirt on it and put the fight.
I just want to put it out there. I believe Drake's nuke was Family Matters. I believe Drake's nuke was Family Matters because that's when he got so disrespectful about the Dave Free and shit. Like the Dave Free shit and the kid not being Kendrick's, that was his nuke. But see, the nuke didn't work because Kendrick didn't fucking acknowledge the nuke. He just dropped 5 more nukes on top of Drake head.
Fire out.
We could go family for family and see which family is more fucked up.
So that's that Fire Alchemist beat. You don't like that beat?
I don't like that song.
The beat.
I don't like that song.
The impact of that record destroyed your nuke.
Shout out Alchemist, but I don't like that beat either. I said that shit on the first, on one of the first, which one was it? On the Drake AI beat. I didn't like that beat either. I just don't like boom bap beats and dusty drums and shit. Like, I like it, but it gotta hit right, you feel me? But the way Kendrick carried on that motherfucker though, he made it listenable.
Not Like Us is dope. I like that record.
Yeah,
and I like
The
Euphoria.
thing about the
but that
the
meet
Grams beat is that it was very like thriller, like very horror film. You feel me?
the Graham shit. Get the fuck out.
It has it has zero replay value, but its impact
Facts.
greatly
If
put
it
out.
has no replay value, has no impact. Don't even put those in the same
that's
sentence.
There's a lot of battle records.
Bro, the impact it has is that it just stepped on Drake's release and made us forget that he even just fucking dropped. While we were tuned into academics, the world was watching, Ma. That's the impact. Fuck the replayability, nigga. We ain't even go back and replay Family Matters after we listened to that shit because we was all in shock. Family Matters was the better song though.
Records that aren't made for replay value.
Yeah.
Name one.
I think most of the Beans
Name
and Kiss
one.
thing, unless you want to go sit there and go through that nostalgic time, most battle records are like that way. Do you still listen to 300 Bars and Running?
I never listened to that record.
But it's one of, I know you
Oh,
don't.
sleep as fuck. How the fuck you ain't used to listen to 300 Bars and Running when that shit first came out? A nigga would never listen to that long ass 80-minute song nowadays, but nigga then? Or maybe because I was in school and shit, nigga. I had the goddamn iPod.
Much rap.
It's one of the
I
better
don't want to
ones.
hear. I don't want to hear all that rap.
300.
Pretty much
So you
anything
don't like
back
a
and
lot of
forth.
heavy rapping, is what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I don't want to hit 300 bars
Bro,
from no
mad.
nigga.
Bro is mad. Why you giving sis the fucking attitude, Crody? Drake, come get your bro now.
I don't give a fuck who's spitting it. I can't. My brain cannot retain
But
300
you think,
of your
you
bars.
think
sir.
Super Ugly and Ether have replay value? No, they're just great
Classics.
diss records.
They're moment records.
Ether had replay value at the time. I mean, it's been
At the time.
a bunch of years since that came out, but yeah, a couple years after that record came out, people were still playing Ether.
Okay.
Nobody's playing Meet the
Also,
Grams,
but let
bro.
me land that point.
but it crushed his
When you
new-
put out 5 other records and one of them is probably going to be a #1 single, yeah, you can take a mulligan and step on Drake's nuke with Meet the Grams. Even if it doesn't have replay value,
Right.
I know you're about to do
He's
this
right.
Dave Free shit. So I'm going to dissect your entire family life 7 minutes after you drop it
With
to make
fake-
everyone forget.
with
That's a
fake
fucking
news.
amazing
With fake news,
on
though.
one verse.
With fake news.
On one verse. Even if he had left that daughter shit out, it would have still stepped on it.
Yeah.
Anything he said, it could because of the time,
The
and he
fake
just
news was just one verse, Maul. Now I ain't gonna lie, bro. Maul's fucking glazing too hard right now, guys. It's not okay. You know what I'm saying? This is why. This is the shit that make me even want to speak on this shit, and I just be wishing it get heard because sometimes the way that they be fucking controlling the narrative, bro, it just be too much, and it just be so one-sided. Like to have huge public platforms, and not even necessarily Rory and Maul, you feel me? Because they not necessarily controlling the fucking conversation. But even with somebody like academics to be so one-sided when obviously all the artists are fucking with you, giving you the goddamn keys to be the leader of the new media generation, and then motherfuckers be, using that to basically like just dick ride and be one-sided, man. I don't understand that shit, bro. I don't understand that shit. I feel like it's a waste of what they trying to do and accomplish in their careers. But let me go to academics page because I'm about to pull up that press conference from the goddamn Drake house because I thought it was gonna play on that news clip, but I guess it didn't play. This is where I was talking about the reporter actually asked if this shit had something to do with Kendrick Lamar.
Police were called to a shooting at the residence behind me here. When officers arrived, they located a male who was suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. That male was taken to hospital in serious condition.
Sad, man. This some
That
bullshit.
person was working apparently as a security guard at the residence. He was standing outside of the gates in front of the residence when the shooting occurred. We have individuals who obviously performed the shooting who were seen in a vehicle. I do not have a description of the vehicle or the suspects at this time. Again, it's very early on in the investigation.
Man,
I cannot speak to a
sometimes situations like this though, a lot of times nobody even ever fucking get found. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say, so Drake shot his ghostwriter for underperforming. The joke's been fucking off the hinges today, guys. Look, they quoted that Kendrick line. I hate when a rapper talk about guns and somebody die, they turn into nuns.
motive at this time. because it's so early.
Cold-blooded.
But as we get information, we will share it with you. Anyone with information is asked to call 416-808-2510 or Crime Stoppers.
Bro, this nigga academics might solve this whole fucking case on live tonight.
You can expect to see an increased presence in this neighborhood for the next little while, but it's no different than any other shooting or firearm discharge. We'll have officers here looking for witnesses to come forward, as well as we canvassing for video. I'll now take a few questions.
Was Drake home, and is he cooperating with this investigation?
I cannot confirm if Drake was home at the time the incident occurred, but I can tell you that we are in contact with his team and they are cooperating.
To what extent is the rap beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar part of the investigation focus?
See?
So
I'm glad he paused for a second.
I am aware of what you're talking about.
But that's fucking far-fetched, sir, and ridiculous.
But it is so early in the investigation that we don't have a motive at this time.
Yes.
And so
that's a crazy fucking question the same day.
I cannot comment further on that.
While there's the motive.
But I understand why they gotta ask, man. Now, remember I told y'all Kendrick shit was fighting to be #1, guys? Look at this. First of all, Kendrick Lamar is Not Like Us breaks the all-time record for biggest single-day streams of a hip-hop song in U.S. history, passing up Drake and Lil Baby, man. So this is the shit of his store getting vandalized over there in London. You see they spray painted Not Like Us. And other than that, man, that goddamn Like That song is everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I literally mean everywhere. The playoffs, all that shit. Hold on, because I was just looking at the clip of the goddamn playoffs where it went. Yeah, man, I don't know. This nigga, this nigga act just deleted this shit out my face. Nah, here you go. Nah, this ain't it. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. But pray for the boy, goddamn Drake, man. He got his house shot up. We already see the damn news reporters and the people trying to somehow connect the dots way back over there to Compton. Look, man, he lost on the fucking record. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar ain't trying to pull up to that nigga goddamn house and go take out Drizzy. And oh yeah, shout out Kendrick Lamar, because I seen everybody talk about today how he ain't even copywriting that Not Like Us song. You feel me? So he letting the creators get they chili. He letting us get the bucks. Shout out to that man, because every goddamn Drake reaction I did, that bitch for sure got a can't be monetized right next to that motherfucker. Also with a copyright, you know. Lucky it ain't a strike and all that. But since Kendrick Lamar showing so much love, man, y'all know what we gotta do, guys. We gotta catch the song one more time before we get out of here. You feel me? One more time before we get out of here. Wait up, hold on. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is.
Hey, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga. He a freak though, man down, call her ambulance, tell him breathe, bro. Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass?
Fuck me up, I gotta start it over. Fuck that. Psst, let's go. This how we ending this motherfucker, man. Shout out K-Dot, man.
Hey, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga. He a freak though, man down, call her ambulance, tell him breathe, bro. Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and be mama. How many options you really got? I mean, there's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
What do you say?
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Wop, 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 that fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. Pop, I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
Oh my God, that hurt his fucking feelings. Nigga, let's go.
They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show will be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey, Drake, we not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't that something? B-rest, that's for bitching. You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. Be flipped over your boxes or over your foe. The other vaginal option. Pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Famous all up in content. Might write this with a doctor. Tell the pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on. You fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him either. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must. We outside. Ay.
What you say, Kendrick?
They not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homies still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this a real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. What, little baby, help you get your lingo up. What, 21, get your first street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. What, Quavo said you can be from Northside. What, 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
Ooh, y'all didn't even catch that shit.
He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho. OV ho. Say OV ho. OV ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend?
Ah!
Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way.
God. He fucking dropped the fucking song of the summer, guys. Oh my God. The West Coast is about to be turned up, but even more than the West Coast. The whole fucking world about to be turned up. I had to do it one more time since he not copyrighting shit, man. Shout out K-Doc. Shout out K-Dot. Shout out that nigga Drake, man. Stop fucking taking Drake off the map. Stop trying to take Drake off the map, man. We still need Drake to come with the fucking songs, man. The hits.